For 40 years, Habilitative Systems Incorporated has been freeing the human spirit of those who many times have been forgotten.
Well, actually, HSI was founded way back in 1978 by a small group of church folk at Clare Christian United Methodist Church. They wanted to expand upon their community ministry at that time, their Christian ministry, and make sure that services for people with disabilities and other folks who are really in need got an opportunity to get those services close to home.
When I think of HSI, I think of social activism. I think of a time, especially in the inner city and North Lawndale, having one of the largest populations in Chicago. People were everywhere. It was also a community in transition, and Reverend Carter came to Chicago, Reverend Samuel Mason Carter, who was a United Methodist minister who stuttered when he talked, but was so eloquent that people would be waiting for whatever it was that he was going to say. He took individuals with mental health needs, put them into a program, got a contract from one of the airlines, and they were stuffing these pillows with cotton. And it became a great program, and HSI was not called HSI then. It was the Rotary Connection Drug Program. A young fellow came in who just finished his master's degree at the University of Chicago, Larry Bird, and HSI went from this little program to being one of the largest Black-owned, Black-developed social service agencies in the state of Illinois under the leadership of Mr. Don Dew.
HSI was really one of my first jobs. I was hired by Larry Bird, the first president, and I was the first assistant director. I was the grant writer. And so we wrote grants and expanded our program offerings as well as increased our funding levels.
When HSI came together, we were their first auditor. And I was just getting my company off the ground. So it was really a mission in love.
I cannot imagine a more worthy cause than HSI and the wonderful work that it has been doing for so many years. And I think that Brother Dew and the rest of the organization, all the board members, all of you exemplify the kinds of community efforts that we need to help rebuild ourselves. And so thank you very much.
It's Jazz with Pizzazz Fundraisers is a party with a purpose that has featured some of the biggest names in entertainment.
Can you believe this? Sissy, Whitney, Dion, Luther, Evie, and Cece.
Speak to myself sometimes, and I say, oh my. In a lot of ways, you're a lucky guy.
You know, I'm a guy who likes to party, and party with a purpose, and always looking for a purpose to party.
Not to rest on its laurels, HSI has ventured into real estate development with much-needed residential housing.
Think about the housing, the 2 housing units that we built. I think about those seniors in those housing that's safe, that's comfortable, that's affordable. And then one of the most important things that I really appreciate about HSI is that they have a safe home for female homeless veterans.
And documentary film production with its trailblazing documentary, Heading West.
It was a nitty-gritty type existence over there. Black people were integrating a white community made up of some recent immigrants who didn't know that they were supposed to be anti-black.
As HSI enters its next 40 years, it looks to citywide expansion with facilities like the new Westside Community Triage and Wellness Center.
It's real clear that we need some place for people to go to that are in crisis, that have emergency situations, and the hospital emergency room or jail is clearly not the answer.
While much has been done over the last 40 years, so much still needs attention. It will be done with the support of numerous individuals and organizations who have supported HSI over the years and continue to do so.
That mall has picked another charitable donation to donate to this year, not HSI. So the folks here at the center are looking for your help.
In addition to using what we call evidence-based or scientifically based strategies for our interventions, we intend to do more in terms of community development, more housing development, really trying to create more job opportunities, etc.